Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to Cowboy Survival. I'm Richard, and this is my Wednesday morning series where we look into Scripture and ways Scripture can help us spiritually and emotionally and physically to endure and survive the tribulations that are sure to come into our lives. I want to talk to you today about the concept of forgiveness and how it relates to our survival. In a recent video that I did, I mentioned several YouTube creators who I think are pretty good at what they do. One of them is a very prominent and experienced outdoorsman that all of you would know if I mentioned his name. Several years ago, while he was a TV star on a TV survival show, he experienced a fall from grace when he was caught embellishing his resume. Stolen valor, some people call it. One commenter was adamant that he could never forgive this man for his act of stolen valor. He lied about graduating sniper school and perhaps some other elements of his military background, yet this YouTube creator confessed his sin on YouTube. He promised not to do it again, and he asked for forgiveness. Now, having no reason to doubt him, I've decided to take him at his word. I've forgiven him insomuch as I don't judge him based on his worst moment. When I explained that I believe in forgiveness, in second chances, I was scolded by the commenter. How can anyone forgive such a thing? I can never forgive him. And I explained that my faith commands me to forgive. He then asked me if a sexual predator had harmed my child, would I still feel the same way? And it's a difficult question, I admit. It's a fair question. And for Christians, it's a particularly difficult question. So this is going to be a first in a series of Wednesday morning videos where we dig into this concept of forgiveness. We're going to explore what it means. So what I know is this. Number one, I'm reminded in both Romans 3:23 and Ecclesiastes 7:20 that all men are sinners. I shall not cast stones or pass spiritual judgment on people. Second, God tells me in Matthew 6:14 through 15 that God will forgive us if we forgive others. He also says in verse 15 that if we don't forgive others, he will not forgive us. If I want to be forgiven of my sins, I have to be willing to forgive others of theirs. And in fact, in Matthew 6:12, in the Lord's Prayer, it says, "Forgive us our trespasses or sins as we forgive those who trespass against us." This is not a suggestion, it's a commandment from God. And it's repeated over and over in Scripture. In our next installment, we're going to talk about the consequences of failure to forgive. Then we're going to talk about what forgiveness really looks like in today's modern age. I think that's really important. So I want you to join me over the next few weeks as we explore this crucial part of God's plan. In the meantime, stay strong, stay prepared, and have a blessed day.